and just making sure that the band is right above your knees. So make sure it's never on your knees throughout class. It's going to sit right onto your thighs. And then as we work through our glute bridges, remember to use your Pilates breathing. Exhaling as you lift up, inhaling to lower back down. Taking a deep inhale here. Exhale, lift your hips up, down, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, up, down, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, up, down, for 5, for 4, for 3, squeezing your bum a little bit more every single time you reach up. 1, stay up, calf raises, heels come up and down, up, down, up, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. High as you can on the tops of those toes, keeping your hips in the air. Down, exhale, inhale, exhale, stretching the back of those calves. Down, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, hips stay as high as you can. Exhale, inhale, exhale, for 3, for 2, for 1, now pulse, 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 pulse the hips up, 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 small pulses, pulse up, 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 stay with that pulse, 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 squeezing your bum tighter and tighter, pulse up, 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 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, squeeze the top, lower those ankles, lower your hips back down, hug your knees in towards your chest, rock from side to side, massaging that lower spine. Bringing your knees out, mat width apart, toes pointed out. Ankles traced, knees traced over the tops of your toes, planting your palms right by your heels. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your hips up, down, up, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Always coming back to the breath. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, up, down. Exhale, inhale, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, stay up, calf raises, heels come up and down, up, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, hips stay in the air, down, exhale, inhale, up, down, exhale, inhale, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, stay up. Now pulse your knees out, 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 out. Small pulses out, hips stay in the air, out, 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 out. Really get into those glutes. Out, 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 out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse the hips up, 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 up. Stay with it. Pulse up, up, up. Small pulses up, 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 up. The only thing we care about is up. So don't worry about coming back down. Only think up, up, up. Make it smaller. Pulse, 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 pulse. Squeezing your heels. Pulse, pulse, pulse. For 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the top. Lower those ankles down. Lower your hips back down. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Absolutely relax. Letting go of every muscle here. Allowing your body to feel relaxed. Next, we're going to come into our butterfly bridge. So bring your heels together. Knees are going to come out. So keep your knees just about a foot width apart, not too far out. Heels, heels together on the mat. Go ahead and plant your palms. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your hips up, down, up, down. Squeezing your thighs the entire time. It's working our inner thighs here. Up, down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Remember, your bum should not be touching the mat. You're hovering a quarter inch off the mat. Down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Stay up. Now pulse the knees out, 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 out. Using your Pilates breathing. Pulse out, out, out. Exhale, 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 exhale. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse the hips up, up, up. Bring it home. Pulse up, up. Exhale, 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 exhale. Always coming back to the breath. Pulse up, up, up. Using your lateral breathing. Pulse up, 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 up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the top, lower everything down. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side. Maybe rock up and down if that feels good. And we're gonna bring our band right at our feet. So go ahead and put it over your feet, so along the bottom of your toes, just like that. And then we're gonna start with our reach ups. So you can go ahead and press your lower back on the mat, bringing those legs into the air, alternating your hands towards your opposite toes. You're gonna reach for that outer heel. Reaching for those toes. Go ahead and get yourself set up. And go. Reach up. Exhaling every time you reach. Using your band to support you. Always optional here. Exhale. Exhale. Try to straighten your legs as much as you can. Couple more seconds. For 3, 2, 1, and change. 10 seconds rest. Then we're gonna go into our chair pose. So go ahead and get yourself set up, pressing into your thighs, and go. Chair hold. Pulling that lower navel in. Pressing as hard as you can into those thighs. Squeezing your thighs here. Contracting those muscle groups. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Next, we're gonna come into our high goat hold. So keeping the bands right at your feet, option to extend the legs out, otherwise keep a nice bend here. Set yourself up, and go. Static hold. Challenging yourself a little bit more by extending those legs out, otherwise keeping that nice bend. If you want a further modification, always an option to place your feet onto the mat. And change. All right, moving back to those reach ups. You're gonna bring your legs in the air, set yourself up, and go. We reach, reach, reach. Reaching for those opposite toes, pressing that lower back on the mat, pulling that lower navel in, reaching a little bit higher. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Couple seconds rest. Moving into that chair hold. Set it up. And go. 20-second hold. Pressing into those thighs. Pulling that lower navel in. Really contracting the muscle groups here. Always an option to rest the neck back down onto the mat. If it's too much pressure, still getting all the benefits here. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Moving into that high boat hold. Set it up and go. Keeping your chest nice and lifted. Using the band to support you, always optional. If it's too distracting, maintaining that hold. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Last time from the top. Go ahead and extend your legs into the air. Set it up and go. We reach, reach, reach for those toes. Reach, reach. Try to straighten your legs a little bit more this final round. Try to get those shoulder blades off the mat. Final few counts. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Lower on down. Moving into that chair. Set it up and go. Press into those thighs. Hard as you can. Really contracting those muscles. Breathing through it. Deepening the breath. Core engaged. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower on down. Coming into our last high boat hold. Set it up. And go. 20 seconds. Breathing through. High boat hold. See if you can challenge yourself a little bit more. Final 10. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Lower and down. Grabbing one of your weights. If you have that accessible, I'm going to use a 4-pound weight today. Whatever feels good for you. We'll go ahead and get into our side plank. Lifting that weight into the air. We're gonna do a static hold for 30 seconds. Set it up and go. Glancing at that top arm, making sure you're keeping everything stacked. Stacked joints are happy joints. Using that top oblique to press up higher and higher into the air. Rolling that top hip forward a little bit. Squaring your hips towards the wall. Try not to let your head hang. Keeping everything nice and lifted. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change. Coming onto your belly. You can grab both of your weights here. If you want an added challenge, we're gonna do our swimmers. So reaching with your weights, you're gonna bring one or your opposite arm, opposite leg into the air at the same time. Weights are always optional here, just if you want an added challenge. Otherwise, feel free to do your regular swimmers. But maybe give it a shot at first, and then you can always drop the weights too if you don't want to use them. So we'll do 30 seconds here. And go. Opposite arm, opposite leg, reaches up into the air. Breathing through it. Working into those back core muscles, pressing the crown of your head forward, pulling those heels back. 5 more seconds here. For 3, 2, 1, and change. All right, we're gonna mix it up a little bit from our planks, and this time we're gonna do a bear hold. So if you remember with bear, you're gonna get into your tabletop, and you're gonna lift your knees off the mat and do a static hold here.
Okay.
Go ahead and set yourself up.
Okay.
And go 30-second hold. Pressing your eye gaze forward, looking at what's ahead of you. Keeping your hips stacked over your knees, shoulders stacked over your wrists. Your knees should be just a couple inches above the mat here. So you're keeping everything engaged, pulling that lower navel in still, squeezing those glutes, squeezing those thighs, and change. Come on down. Next, we're going to stack one hand on top of the other, pressing our forehead down. We're going to do those leg lifts. So go ahead and rest your forehead onto your palms, and we'll get our thighs off the mat, bringing your heels as close together here as you can. 30 seconds, set yourself up, and go. Squeezing leg lifts. Breathing through it. Try to get those thighs a little bit higher off the mat every single time. Working into your back core muscles. Activating your glutes here. A lot of the times these muscles are very underactivated. Couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and change. Lower on down, resting one cheek on the mat. Looking towards the side, taking a grounding breath here. Coming back into that tabletop, holding our bear pose. Set it up, and go. 30 more seconds here. Pressing the weight forward, focusing on your goal, focusing on one point ahead, slowing down your breathing. Pulling that lower navel in. Keeping everything pulled in tight. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Coming on back down onto your mat, grabbing those weights, moving into your swimmers. Set it up. And go. 30 more seconds here. Lifting through your core. Exhale as you lift up. Couple more seconds. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Lower on down, resting one cheek on the mat. Last bear pose. Go ahead and set yourself up. Back in your tabletop. And go. Bringing those knees off the mat. Really pressing the hips back here. Pressing your chest forward. Pressing the crown of your head forward. Keeping your core engaged, lifting you off the mat. Spreading through all 5 fingertips. Pressing into the mat. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Lower on down. Moving into those squeezing leg lifts one more time. Go ahead and set yourself up. One hand on top of the other, resting your forehead down. And go, lift those legs off the mat. Try to bring your heels closer together here for more of a challenge. See if you can get a little bit higher every single time, using your strong exhale to lift you up. Digging even deeper into those back core muscles. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and change. Woo. Flipping on over, doing your side plank on the other side, rounding things off with our plank prone series. Set it up, and go. 30-second hold. Using the weight if that feels good for you. Rolling that top oblique forward, lifting that top oblique up into the sky. Pressing into your elbow, pressing into your palm. Keeping everything stacked. For 3, 2, 1, and change, lower on down. Okay. So let me know if you think you'll be okay doing this. So I was gonna do our oblique pulses. So keeping one leg in the air, left leg either resting on the mat. Otherwise, you can hover that left leg in the air and then pulsing to the right. Do you think that'll be okay since we're on our lower back, or do you think that's too much on your tailbone?
I don't know, we'll see. It's not really my tailbone, it's right here, so we'll see.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start.
Too much, I'll just do something else.
Okay, just let me know.
I mean, one side will be fine.
Okay, so go ahead and lift that right leg into the air, hovering that left leg on the mat. You're gonna press one hand on top of the other and pulse to your right. So getting into our oblique pulses. Go ahead and set yourself up.
Okay, got it.
And go, 20 seconds. Pulsing to the right. Exhaling every time you pulse. Either hovering that left leg in the air, or you can always keep a bend, putting it on the mat. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Switching over to the other side. Left leg in the air this time, right leg hovers. Set it up. And go, pulsing to the left this time. Pressing one hand right on top of the other. Pulsing on the left side. Really getting into that twist. Exhaling every time you twist. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Arms come behind your head, regular bicycles. Lower back stays on the mat, set it up, and go. Retwist, twist, twist. Arms out wide, twist, twist. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Arms out wider than you think. And change. Lower on down. Oblique pulses, right leg in the air. Set it up and go. Left leg hovers. Straightening that right leg as much as you can. And change. Switching on over. Couple seconds rest. Left leg in the air, set it up, and go. Pulse into the left. Using your strong exhales. 5 more seconds. And change. Regular bicycles. Arms come behind your head. Set it up. And go. Retwist. Twist. 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 Go at your own pace here. Whatever works for you. Whatever pace you need to find your flow. One of the key principles of Pilates. Using your breath. Lower back stays on the mat. And change. Right leg in the air, left leg hovers. And go. Pulsing to the right. Less than 10. Really feeling that oblique, getting even deeper into the twist. And change. Switching on over. Left leg in the air, right leg covers. And go, last one of these. Exhaling every time. Straighten that top leg a little bit more. 5 more seconds. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Last set of bicycles. Arms come behind your head. Set yourself up, lower back on the mat, and go. Final 20 seconds. So strong. Final 10. Keeping those toes pointed. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change. Lower down. Awesome job.
That was fine. No problems.
Good? Okay, good. Okay, so you are going to grab your weights. So I'm going to use a 10-pound weight at first. But what I like to do is I'll start with a heavier weight and then I'll switch to a lighter weight if I need to. So I have one 10-pound weight that I'm gonna use, and then I have my 4-pound weights ready. And we're gonna do our lunge pulses. So go ahead and grab that weight. We're gonna bring our right leg back first. Left leg stays forward. You're gonna come into your lunge and we're gonna pull for 20 seconds. So holding on to your weight, lunge pulse, then we'll go ahead and switch on over to the other side, and then we'll do our plie lunges. So toes out wide, coming down into our plie, coming all the way up. So go ahead and get yourself set up. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. Right leg starts back. And go, pulse it out. Pulse up, up, up. Make sure you're keeping everything stacked here. Knees stacked over your ankles. And once you got the form, then you'll sit a little bit deeper. And change. Left leg comes back this time. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. Set it up. And go. Pulse it out. Pulse up, 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 up. Breathing through it. 10 more seconds. See if you can sit a little bit lower. Pulse up, 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 and change. Shake it out. Then we'll come to our plie pulses, keeping your toes and knees out wide. Keeping a wide stance, set it up, and go. Coming all the way down, all the way back up. Using your weight if that feels good for you. Sinking a little bit lower every time, getting into those inner thighs here. And change. 2 more rounds. Starting with that right leg back. Set it up. Lunge pulse. Pulse up, 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 up. Less than 10. Sink a little bit lower. And change. Switching sides. Left leg comes back this time. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Pulse it out. Go strong. Pulse up, up, up. Five more. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Shake it out. Toes pointed out, knees tracing over the toes. Widen your stance and go. Come all the way down, all the way back up for our plie lunges. Adding that weight, adding even more resistance here, building even more strength, more endurance. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Last time from the top. So strong. Right leg comes back and go. Pulse it out. Last time on this side. Pulse up, up, up. So strong. Keeping that neutral spine. Shoulders pulled back, down away from your ears. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Switching sides. Set it up and go. Pulse it out. Pulse up, up. Sink a little bit lower. Final 10 seconds. For 3, 2, 1, and change. So strong. Last plie lunges. Toes pointed out. Set it up and go. All the way down, down. Adding that resistance. Final 10. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Shake it out. All right. So now I'm gonna grab both weights here. We're gonna do our frog squat, curtsy, and then front shoulder press. So here. So this is a 3-part move. So you're gonna start in your frog squat. You're gonna come up through our curtsy with our right side. And then as we come up, we'll do our front shoulder press. So raising your weights up overhead, coming back down. So we'll start in our frog squat, back into our curtsy. As we come up, front shoulder press. So we're gonna do the right leg only, then we'll switch over to the left side. So go ahead and set yourself up, grabbing both of those weights, and go. We frog squat, left leg comes back for our curtsy, front shoulder press, back to those frog squats. Left leg curtsy, front shoulder press as we come up. Same leg. Try to do one more. And change. All right, we'll switch on over to the other side. So now our left leg stays in front, right leg comes back. And go. We frog squat, curtsy, front shoulder press as we come up. Frog squat, curtsy, front shoulder press. You can't really see my front shoulder press. Same side. Couple more seconds. And change. All right, now we're gonna do those sumos. Toes pointed out, legs a little bit wider than hip width, and go, booty back. Bring it on down. You can hold your weights here, otherwise feel free to set them down. Pressing that tailbone back, keeping that chest lifted. Less than 10. Pulsing that tailbone up. And change. All right, same thing again. Right side, starting with our frog squat. Left leg comes back in our curtsy. And go. Frog squat, curtsy, front shoulder press to come up. Frog squat, curtsy, front shoulder press to come up. Same side. Couple more seconds, and change, switch it on over. Left leg stable, right leg comes back this time. And go. We frog squat, back into our curtsy, front shoulder press. For 3, 2, 1, and change. Back to those sumos. Weights are always optional. Set it up and go. Pulse it back. Tailbone back towards your back wall. Chest is lifted, neutral spine. Weight in the heels. 5 more seconds. And change. Last round each. Set it up. And go. We frog squat. Left leg comes back for your curtsy. Up towards shoulder press. And again. Same side, fatiguing the muscle group. Building tone and definition. And change. Switch it on over. Set it up. And go. We frog squat. Right leg comes back. Shoulder press. Last round of these. Give it all you got. One more. And change. Last sumos. Set it up and go. 20 seconds. Pulse it out. Pulse up, up, up. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Chest is lifted. Final 10. Improving mobility, flexibility. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change. All right, slowly set your weights down on the ground. Go ahead and come into your tabletops. We're gonna move right into our fire hydrants and our donkey kicks here. So come into your tabletop. We'll start with our right leg fire hydrants, and go. So bring that right leg out. Exhale as you bring it back in. Slowing things down. Breathing through it. Good time to slow down your heart rate, slow down the movement. All right, now we'll switch on over to our donkey kick. So go ahead and extend that right leg out, bring it back in. Keeping your hips squared down towards the mat. All the way out, bending your knee as it comes in. About 10 more seconds here, and we'll switch on over to the other side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change. Moving to left side fire hydrants, bringing that left knee out. Working so hard. Getting into that gluteus medius, your side glute muscles. All right, moving into our donkey kicks. Extend that left leg all the way back, bending that knee as it comes in. So strong. About 15 more seconds here. Final 10. For 3, 2, 1, and change. All right, coming all the way down. Final Shavasana. Where you started last. Allowing all the muscles to relax here. Giving yourself this stillness. Allowing yourself to reap in all the benefits of your workout. Honoring all the hard work that you did. And notice how amazing you feel already. You did that. Taking a deep, long inhale. On your exhale, open your mouth, sigh everything out. Let it all go. And I will leave you in Shavasana. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you on Sunday.